So let's go back to 1983, which was the year that gave us Return of the Jedi, the last flick in the original Star Wars trilogy.
It's a trap!
And let's be honest, the last good Star Wars movie. The band Kiss appeared on MTV for an interview without their trademark makeup.
After 10 years together, exclusively here on MTV this evening, we're going to see Kiss without their makeup for the very first time.
The album sales were never quite the same, and the band Men at Work gave us the classic song Down Under, which introduced us to a Vegemite sandwich. I prefer my Marmite and toast, thank you very much. And now let's jump on over to today's game. Elevator Action was released in 1983 in the arcades by arcade heavyweight developer Taito. The game was everywhere at almost every arcade you went to, had at least one elevator action hiding in some little dark corner. It was extremely popular. The game was a platform-styled action game where you played as an agent infiltrating an enemy building with the objective of stealing some secret documents and then escaping. The game had 30 levels or floors to go through, each getting a bit more chaotic with every turn. You make your way down elevators looking for a red door, which is your target and where the secret documents are, all the while shooting and avoiding the stooges in black trying to kill you. You have a gun with unlimited ammo to blast them or light fixtures and send everything into chaos. Once you acquire the document, you have to beeline it to the bottom of the level and escape by car before the next level starts. The gameplay seems simple, but it's very fluid and open to all kinds of awesome action, with ducking, jumping, and even getting crushed accidentally in those death trap elevators. The game's graphics are really good for a 1983 release, with sharp, well-defined animated characters and simple but very well thought out stages that set up the action extremely well. It's super satisfying firing off a stream of bullets before jumping on an elevator as some poor schmuck bad guy opens a door and inhales a whole row of bullets. The music only has one main track that repeats for the whole game, which is usually a pretty big issue, but it's such a fun little simple tune that you'll be humming it long after you finish playing the game. My fondest memory of playing it back in the day was when we took a vacation down the south coast of South Africa to a caravan park which had its own games room. Instead of beelining it for the beach, I hit up the mini arcade selection they had, just at the right time when the maintenance guy was emptying the arcade of money and checking all the buttons were still functioning. When he left though, he didn't close the elevator action arcade coin door all the way, so I opened it and mashed the wire that registered the coins, going in and maxed out the credits on the game. That was one super cool afternoon of elevator action, until some knock kid told the owner and he came and shut the door. Oh well, I got about 30 or so free credits, so it was literally the only time I ever left an arcade with change in my pockets. The game was ported to a lot of popular systems such as NES, MSX, and many others, but I don't feel like any of them really truly replicated the feel quite like that original arcade gem. The game eventually saw a sequel in 1994 called Elevator Action Returns, which was absolutely brilliant and is far less well known than this original classic. Check out my review for the excellent Sega Saturn port of this game for more info. I'd still suggest checking this game out only in its original arcade form if available, or through MAME for that original arcade feel. And thanks for joining me, Bastish B at 64K. If you can like and subscribe, that would be greatly appreciated, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.